What's going on, everybody? Good morning. It's Aaron coming at you, my single dad life. Up early as hell, doing a video for you guys. Basically, I'm up running errands and everything. Of course, you know I got to get up way earlier before little man get things done. I gotta run to the clothing store and get a few things out of there. Got some shirts to make up for my single dad life merchandise. Some coffee mugs and everything to make up. Don't forget to click and subscribe down there. Tell your folks about it. Peoples, your homies, whoever. Sidebar though, every time I see a rabbit that crosses my path, I feel like I'm gonna have good luck that day. I don't know, if a black cat crosses your path and people feel like it's bad luck, so why can't a rabbit crossing your path be good luck? You know what I mean? I'm out because I forgot coffee creamer. Sometimes I'm telling you, this my single dad life. I would like to go ahead and change that to, you know, our life together, you know, settling down and finding a spouse, or my rib in the biblical terms, you know what I mean? But that seems to be a task in itself, and I kind of stopped worrying about that a while ago and been focused on, you know, the things that I have to take care of. It would be nice to have companionship and you know, wife and all that. I was married before, messed that up, young, dumb, and could have went about things differently. So I do believe that I have things to answer for in my afterlife. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Like I said, I'm out early running errands. Ooh, left palm's itching. All right. And I'm gonna head to the store, clothing store real quick. Grab some blank t-shirts and everything, because I'm gonna, like I said, start making up some my single dad life merchandise for the single fathers out there doing their thing. Bringing more awareness to single fathers who put it in, who get it in. I'm here for you guys, believe me. I'm gonna be your voice, because once they see my story on TV, stuff I'm not even showing you guys yet, not even telling you about yet, I just want you to go ahead and check out the videos, subscribe. I'm trying to get to at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours watch time and everything, so that my single dad life will be recognized here on YouTube as well as Instagram and everything. Not too worried about Facebook or whatever. Not too worried about that. But I mean, hey, I guess I need to put it everywhere. Can't just stop or put it in a couple places. What my plan though, like I said, I'm in a bunch of dad groups on Facebook. What I would like to do is market my merchandise through their groups and everything, and then start a group fund with the administrators, so that the dads that need help or they're going through tough times, there'll be a fund there for them to take advantage of, and we check them out, make sure everything is legit and all that, and we go and we help them out. So I'm going to be definitely getting with a couple of the admins and everything, because 15% of all the sales basically are going to go back to the group and an account. And like I said, for the people that's the dads that are in the group and everything, you know, there's something there to help you, another outlet. Brought to you by Aaron Brown and Bulldog Sportswear and Apparel. And I'm definitely going to make that happen because, like I said, I want to go ahead and hear everybody's story, as many people as I can. And I'm not just going to focus on, single dads. I know there's a lot of single moms who go through a lot of BS as well, and not even just single moms. I know that there are other custodial parents that have guardianship over, a relative's kids, someone else's kids, an adopted kid. Hey. But right now, like I said, my focus really is, bringing more awareness to single fathers. I've been called a deadbeat dad and all that stuff because, someone doesn't understand the situation. But of course, no matter what, you should do this, you should do that. Come on, if my son lived in the same state as me, my other son, by the way, not Josiah, but Jaden, if he lived in the same state as me, like that would even be an issue. My man lives 7 hours away. Guess I could be the same dad to him that I am to Josiah, 7 hours away. But it's all good. He has his mom and his drunk, I guess you could call him stepdad, almost stepdad. It is what it is. Why even carry on a relationship if the end game isn't really to get married or anything, unless you both agree upon that? That's my whole outtake on it. But at the same time, she had her chance just as well as others did back in the day. And I guess it was my attitude and all that stuff they couldn't put up with. But when God closes one door, he definitely opens plenty more. And I do believe that everything that I go through is definitely God's plan for me to go ahead and bring awareness to change the cycle of how things are in my family, to show my children what unconditional love means and what a family is and what family values are. I'm going to keep doing that and pursuing that. And with the help of you guys, who are subscribing and everything and checking out the videos, we're going to make this happen. Like I said, them networks, they don't stand a chance. There's nothing like this out there. Wait till you see the bullshit that I had to go through and still go through, fight through every day. But today, like I said, medicine down the hatch, which is messed up because I really don't like depending on any type of medication to make sure that I'm, straight for the day and can tolerate a lot of stuff. A lot of things are thrown at me daily. For instance, I have dealing with the store and a former employee, that wanted to get paid to do nothing but sit up in his apartment and smoke weed and live for free. Grown ass man. With no ambition, but I knew that was going to fall apart because I tried to teach him how to do all this, to be me when I wasn't there, because our store really wasn't making money unless I was out getting the contracts with different businesses. I was even making other businesses money that shall remain nameless, that was so-called partnered up with and everything, joining forces. People are snakes. They're really out for themselves, and I'm not that type to really be out for myself, not at all, because I know it takes more than one person to make it. Like where I'm weak at, that other person can excel, and we can form Voltron, bring this thing together and make it happen. And this small town, York, we could have took this town over. But nobody wanted to go ahead and follow the blueprint. Everybody wanted to be a chief. You know, nah, it's not going to happen that way. It wasn't 5 Tony Sopranos. You know what I mean? It was one. Nobody wanted to play their position. Nobody wanted to sit back. They felt, hey, oh, I do this little bit of this. I feel as though I should have this much. Or I should do that. Come on, man. I've been grinding. This is all I do is sleep this. But then when shit hits the fan, or it's time to take care of some business stuff, I'm the one that has to handle it. I would get accounts for a company or whatever, and they would actually charge me to go mock up the paperwork for this, deal. I would take it to different schools and all that stuff, and they charge me to do the design, to do the proof, pretty much. $70 a shot. But I'm going and I'm bringing this back to you, and I'm only making a percentage, like a commission basically, while my store is running. And my employee manager was so-called taking care of that, but bringing in no business or talking to the customers like they were shit, getting customer complaints and all that stuff. That didn't go to anybody else but me, and it fell on me. That's crazy. But like I said, that really helped my decision, because it's been in the crock pot brewing for months. This area out here is a dead area. West York is definitely like Dodge City on the Wyatt Earp movies, for real. I'm surprised there isn't horses and stagecoaches riding through here. Like, honestly, like I said, the only businesses that will succeed out here in West York will be a bar and some type of legal drugs. Even when you do community work and all that, they try and attack you for, bringing a different type of revenue. Like, for instance, the space rental I did, I would rent that out to different, promotional teams and everything. No type of violence here. The only thing that would happen would be the music would be too loud, for the 2 tenants who stayed upstairs or whatever, and the third one being the manager of the store, and most of the time he was down at the party anyway. So, and the funny thing about all of this is that I cleared all this with the Bureau. But yet, they told me everything was fine. And then went ahead and told the landlord, they told me that I couldn't do it. They told me not to do it. I said, wow. So when the landlord asked me about it, I said, you mean to tell me that I just said, fuck them, and I did it anyway in their bureau, and already know that they don't like black people in this area? Not at all. They pretend like they do. That's that racial inequality right there. That's that hidden racism. It's funny though, and because I've been dealing with that all my life anyway. You learn how to adapt and adjust to it, and the best way to get all them back is to just be successful. Keep grinding and trusting your process and keep pushing it. Sometimes you gotta call audibles and everything, but you keep doing what you're doing. For a black man, it just definitely seems harder to go ahead about doing things the correct way, whether it be a business, getting custody of your children, being there for your children, etc., etc., etc. Especially when you look like this. That's funny. I used to always get, oh my gosh, I did not know that you were like this until you started talking. I go in professional all the time. I'm very professional. You might see these videos and all that. I just open up because I could just speak. But anyway, I'm about to head up in this store. I want you guys to come on up here with me. Just grabbing a couple shirts. You know, it's funny, and up here, that's where that clown lives that used to work for me. The one I got the apartment for when it was homeless. So yeah, as you can see, I definitely got the store packed up, ready to go. These racks and all that stuff, I'm selling wholesale, display cases, all that. Slat walls up there, I'm selling that stuff wholesale. Best offer, basically. Got a display case right here as well. Let's see. I definitely want to get some shirts. Definitely want to get some shirts and all that stuff. Shirts. Black shirts. Definitely want some pink shirts because I'm gonna go ahead and rock that breast cancer awareness thing also for my friend Tracy. I'm gonna rock that year round for her. Got a few pair of Nikes left, Adidas, and all that stuff. That stuff had to go. Got this Cowgirls jersey. Ew. Then this week I'm gonna come in here and pack up the stuff that I'm putting into my replenishment center, my little area, and getting situated. Give me a second. I'll find the bag for these shirts. Give me 1 second, guys. Found one. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm letting all that stuff go. These slat walls, everything. Um, Not gonna hold on to none of that stuff. I'm gonna cut my overhead and all that stuff. Been here 2 years in this location, and you know what? I can honestly tell you that ever since I decided to leave this location, I have had less stress to deal with. Honestly, I have not been as stressed. I have not. I just put it this way: I have not been as stressed. And honestly, I could say that my medicine, really, the only reason why I would take the medicine is for the anxiety, because it's like I'm a constant anxiety attack or whatever. But damn, other than that, I'm good. Definitely good. But like I said, this is the clear out of the store and everything, and I'd like to really thank you guys for tuning in, subscribing, clicking the thumbs up. Let's go ahead and get this thing out there. And the more you'll see, believe me. Bulldog Sportswear and Apparel still in effect at bulldogsapparel.com. You can go ahead and reach me on Bulldog Sportswear on IG, or click and subscribe right here and get them notifications. Definitely holla at me.